Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Hey, man, it's finally nice to meet you. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I am DC Superman on YouTube.
Sure.
How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm just about to start my live stream though.
Okay, I want to say a quick hello. I don't know how to go on your live stream. I've been trying to figure it out.
It depends if you have a PS4 or a PC.
I have a PS4.
Okay. Well, you can just when you go into your settings, there's an option where you can start a live stream. So that's it's pretty much that simple.
All right, go ahead whenever you're ready, man.
Thanks. Have
I'm
a
in
good.
DC, so I'll wait for you. Are we going to be doing DC?
Yeah, yeah. We're going to play. We're going to play the raid in about 2 minutes, I guess.
All right, I'll just wait.
Take care.
You too.
Hello, heroes and villains. Welcome to Multiverse. So let's see. I lost track of who sent me a tell. Oh, I guess Cosmic Destroyer will be our last one for tonight. Sorry, guys, the group got filled pretty quick, and I did not even get the chance to finish setting things up on my end. So I'll ask you guys to wait a minute or two so that I can finish up my setup. I hope you guys had a good week, and I hope you guys will have a good Christmas. But I'm very happy to see that there's a lot of you guys tonight. I suspected, like some of you guys sent me tells that you would not be able to make it because obviously this is Christmas Eve. A lot of people have their holidays with their family. They have Christmas dinners and all that good stuff, which is very understandable. But I'm glad to see that quite a few of you actually did show up. So let's see, almost done, almost done. I missed out a few of the chats, so I'll go back a bit. So hello Dark Sway, hello Yudo the Hero, hello Uche Namani. I hope I didn't mess up too much. Hello Not Kept, hello Corizo Easton, hello Feelings Vibes, hello Milado Da Vinci. Oh yeah, you probably saw me at the broker. I spent part of the day there. Actually, for quite a while, I've been playing the broker a bit. I needed some crafting components to be able to craft the Dark God Belt. Merry Christmas, Erish. Actually, Merry Christmas to everyone. I hope you guys will have a good Christmas. Oh, yeah, Dark Sway, you're in the group. That's good. Merry Christmas, Shadow Knight. We're going to stream, I have no idea, at least an hour. Normally, the stream lasts at least an hour. We might go a bit further, depending on if we have plenty of mission to play. Yeah, we could go a bit longer tonight. Hello, Piotr. Hello, Jonathan. Hello, Shanpa. Merry Christmas, Shanpa. Hello, Adam. Merry Christmas Eve also. The group is full right now, Amari, so maybe a bit later. And so Rivers Flash said he saved his raid for this. I did the same thing. But I can still friend you, Amali. I'm just not sure which is your character. So tonight we will play the raid for the latest episode, and we'll probably try to go play some bounties afterwards. So even if you are not in the group, prepare yourself to join us in the open world after the raid. Oh, I didn't notice also, what's the combat rating of everyone? Oh, everyone is above 333, so we should be able to play the regular version of the raid. Last time I didn't check, and we ended up playing the event version, which is not a big issue. But some people prefer the regular version, so let's try for that tonight. And as usual, the evil menu lags, so nothing we can do about that. So if we go to start, oh no, we are into the event version. Oh, I'm a bit surprised. Let's see if we can change it to normal. Oh yeah. We can't care. Uh, Too bad, so sad. I'm surprised. I thought everyone was 333, 347. I'm a bit perplexed. Oh well, too bad, so sad. We'll play what we can play. Doesn't really matter. If the menu keeps on stop lagging, that would help. So we will play the event version. For some reason, there seems to be someone who's not high level enough to be able to play the regular version. So you may notice there's a lot of lag in the menu. Yeah, yo, Bart, it's sad. It resets only once a week. What can you do? Let's open that a bit more. So we seem to have we have two tanks, no healer. Hopefully won't. Well, it's the event version, so normally we shouldn't get crushed too much. Too much. Swordsman Bandit. I'll see what I can do, Marie.
This blueprint of perfect justice was designed.
Oh, Doomsday. Merry Christmas to you too.
Imagine my surprise when we read your minds and found you would oppose it.
Is it because I don't have it reset? Oh, that. I didn't realize that was the case.
Tragedy, but necessary.
Don't be mad, but I did read your minds for Superman. I'm going to help you escape, though.
Oh, all for one. Merry Christmas. So, all for one is saying Merry Christmas, Mr. Multiverse. It's time for cheer and giving. Thou shall have the best Christmas you could probably ever have. Your fans love you and your videos. Not sure why the text is cut off. I see the whole text on PC. On PlayStation, it seems to cut off after a certain amount of characters. Oh well. Thank you all for one. Much appreciated. Merry Christmas, you a bard. Oh ho ho, indeed. It's alright, all for one. It's all good. Hello, Miller Brian. We're just playing the raid. And again, afterwards, for those of you who wanted to join and were not able to, go to the open world. We'll go to the open world to play the bounties afterwards.
When I read your minds,
We'll start with the Legion of Doom bounties, but we might go play some other bounties afterwards if we can.
You make me proud.
That's okay, Miller Brian. You play as much as you can. It's all good. Being new is fine, Miller Brian. Why the Plus Ultra? I have no idea.
I've survived countless iterations of this place, and I've never let a prisoner escape. You won't get out.
Lois, your strength of will was always impressive. Have the strength to see why justice without fairness is wrong.
Yeah, and let you become the next Legion of Doom. I don't think so. Send everything at the prisoners. Fill your
So tonight we'll play for a bit. I assume some of you guys will probably not stick around. You may have some other commitments for tonight, which is understandable.
Shut the prisoners down. You will desist.
Although I was a bit surprised, there was quite a few people online today playing the game. Maybe tomorrow there won't be as many people. I guess we'll have to wait and see for that. Seeing how tomorrow is the actual Christmas day. But in my neck of the wood, normally it's Christmas Eve. That is the big day. And Christmas Day, people are trying to, let's say, recuperate from all the festivities. And for those of you maybe do not know, right now we do have a 50% off sale on the marketplace. It's not everything that is 50% off. There's plenty of items 50% off, so you should be able to get a good deal if you needed to purchase some items from the marketplace. And also we have 2 times. Nope. Sorry about that. Forgot to put the phone to do not disturb. There we go. Hello, Elite. So this week we're getting double ally favor. We're getting double source marks, and I'm forgetting something. Oh, double hand metal. So everyone should benefit from the double bonus this week, whether it's for the allies, the artifacts, or just the marks themselves. And sadly, our friend Flashpoint Batman can't be here tonight.
Fire the Omega cannon, Jimmy.
Yeah, they sent me a telling me as much. Although I did play a bit with him earlier today.
We know what's best.
I'm glad you love it, Eobard. There's one item that people often ask me, like when will it be on sale. It's the armories. Very often people will ask for a sale on the armories. Tonight is the night of nights, or actually this week. If you need some more armories, this week will be a good time to buy them. And I'm pretty sure they're 50% off, which is pretty much as cheap as you can expect to pay for the armories.
Oh, Lois, I'll always be here to bail you out when you get in trouble. Let's get you to a safe location to regroup.
Decisions. Let's go for the stopwatch. So as you can see, we get double source marks. And the double source marks is only for missions from the on-duty menu. If you play missions in the open world, those missions do not give double source marks. It's sad, but what can you do? I don't really watch anime these days. All for One, it's been the animes I used to watch were like Grandizer way back when, like the late 70s, early 80s. Captain Harlock, Captain Future, and something else, and of course Akira. I'm a big fan of Akira. But in recent years, I haven't really kept up with the new stuff in anime. Lucky you, Cars Thomas is going to see Spider-Man No Way Home. I'm good. Although over here, sadly, we have a whole bunch of restrictions. So, like if you go to restaurants, no more than 6 people, or even for the Christmas holidays, no more than 6 people.
Justice comes at a price. And
so sadly, for theaters, I assume we have similar restrictions. I didn't check, but yeah, we have a lot of restrictions. So I'm probably not going to see Spider-Man No Way Home for quite some time. Or any other movies for that matter. Voltus V? Do you mean Voltron? Oh no, spoiler alert. I know you're just kidding, All for One, but ideally, I hope no one will give spoilers. And I think I missed a chat or two. Oh yeah, I've seen Daddy's Home 1 and 2. I loved it.
I know you think this is important.
And when I saw those, it had been a while since I'd laughed that much in a comedy, and those really hit the spot. I can't explain it, but I really loved it. I wasn't saying that just for you all for one. I was saying that generally speaking. Because I know that people are excited about that movie. They really want to talk about it. But there's still, even though a lot of people saw it, there's still quite a few people who just didn't see it just yet. So I would say let's wait maybe one more week before we start spoiling it to people. Personally, I don't really care. I've already been spoiled. But I'm trying to think of everyone who were not able to see it just yet and who are trying very hard to avoid the spoilers. Oh.
I know you think this is known as Super Flip.
Evil Super Flare.
Just stop,
It'll be over.
And now that the Spider-Man No Way Home has been released, I did kind of raise the bar for the Flash. Now people have a really high expectation for the Flash.
The multiverse needs protecting from the likes of you.
And you'll see. Keep on watching. You'll see. You'll see what's the deal with Six Dimension Superman. It'll make more sense by the end of the. Not even the end of the mission, the end of the fight.
This is known as Super Flip. Just stop.
Almost there. Stay on target. So you'll know very soon, Eobard. And Eobard, I have to admit, I was really surprised to see you in the latest episodes of The Flash. See, that is why we're fighting him.
But no, stubborn to a fault.
Are you telling me I've watched everyone, my son, be destroyed and remade over and over because you would rather lie and hide than join them and help?
It was worth it to find this. The blueprint that works. I must bring this into reality.
Go kick his ass. He'll be at the World Forge, at the steps of.
I don't know if you noticed, we have a pretty
I'll
cool
hold off
looking
as much
Carnage.
security as I can. What are you waiting for? Go!
Let's go for the vest, I guess. Hello, Professor Zoom. The best character in the show? It could be, could be. Oh, I was wondering, it took me a few seconds to realize that it wasn't quite the Superman emblem. I guess the Cobra emblem works well for a makeshift Superman emblem. I have to admit, I would never have thought to use it.
It will never work. This is why I must act. Your efforts will be remembered by few.
But, Carnage, really good job for Carnage. I have to admit, it's gonna be hard to beat. I got turned into a cheetah. So if you didn't notice, these pools are turning you to into some other creatures. I'm just trying to go help our friend here. Oh, I got too late.
I will make something better.
So ideally, you don't want to step into the pools. I'm not sure I understand the question, Professor Zoom. Is there regular Stanley? For Christmas decoration, I have no idea if we have some in here. Stance.
You will return to the forge.
A time remnant. Oh yeah, I suppose. That would explain it. Hello, Robert.
Just as I predicted.
And yeah, you may have noticed I use Zoom as my ally, ally to attack. My combat ally. I knew I would get it at some point.
All of existence springs forth from my hammer.
That's alright. I understand you, Bard. Don't worry about it. Sandwich suggests a new way to play PvP. I don't think we're going to see PvP anytime soon. Maybe I wouldn't be surprised if at some point they actually give up on PvP. I'm probably wrong, but Jonathan Torres is asking, what got you into playing DCUO? I've been a DC fan for a long time. I've been a comic fan for a long time. And I should have tried DCUO as soon as it was released. Bad move. Like, I've been a DC and a comic fan for a long time, so I should have tried it as soon as it was released. But the game had the best review for DCUO at the time were lukewarm at best. So I didn't really want to spend, at the time you had to spend like $60 to be able to purchase the game. And obviously I didn't want to spend $60 or $50 for a game that maybe I wouldn't enjoy.
We are united. Brothers.
But when the game became free to play, I had no excuse. So I tried it once it was free to play, loved it, and I've been playing ever since. The one regret I have, if any, is that I did not start playing it right away. And I wish I could have played it during the days of the beta testing, but too late.
Insolent, disobedient children. Face your
But basically, I've always been a big comic fan, a big superhero fan, a big DC fan. So playing DC Universe Online was a no-brainer. Although at first, some of the reviews were not too kind about the game. And also, whenever they would try to sell the game, they were trying to push this the next legend is you idea. And it was a bad idea. People the first thing that people wondered about was that what's the point of the DCUO online game if you cannot play Batman, if you cannot play Superman? So they were trying to push really hard the idea that you were going to play your own character, and giving the option to play our own character, that was fine. The sad part was not having the option to play as Batman or Superman.
I take your power as my own.
Oh yeah, the Forces Sense, yeah, I'm sure you can make a bit of cash selling it at this point. No, I should go here. Basically, if you're wondering, there's our energy is being drained by the evil anti-monitor, but if you stand in those pools here, it should help.
Come, my guardians. Fight for your master.
20 million, that's you're rich now, Yobard. What you gonna buy with all that cash? Hello, D-Box Games. I should probably heal myself a bit. That's alright, Sandwich. I understand that there's a lot of people who would like the PvP to be fixed or to be at least improved. So I understand if you want to if you want PvP to be well, let's say more playable. I'm not sure I get the question. A collection. Might be a little far. No, I don't think they should tune down artifacts. It depends on the artifacts. There's some artifacts that are, as we're talking right now, there's some artifacts that are pretty useless. Obviously, it depends on which role you're playing. But nah, I don't think they need to tune down artifacts. I know that there's this belief that the artifacts do everything. No, your gear is is most of your stats. Artifacts are just a small fraction of your stats. So if you have good gear, even if you don't have max artifacts, you should be okay. But yeah, the artifacts are, I guess the artifacts and soon the allies will pretty much be the new meta. But I wouldn't say artifacts are too powerful right now. Oh, what you're gonna do with all that cash? I get it. I get it. The reason why I was saying PvP is, well, let's say not playable, is that there's not as many people playing it as there once was. At the most, when PvP was at the most, it was maybe 20% of the player base that was playing PvP. Nowadays, not many people actually play PvP. I won't try to mention a percentage, but it's not that high. And also the PvP open world is they killed it. By removing the option to create characters directly in the PvP open world, they pretty much killed the PvP open world. But they're not going to focus a lot on PvP because the lion's share of the cash they make is for PvE. I know that some people seems to believe that the PvP should be fixed and they should work a lot on PvP. But the truth is they can't monetize it, and when they try to monetize it, PvP players they want to play for free.
World for justice.
No, World Forger. I can see that it has already been done.
Oh, I understand what you mean. Yeah, you can maximize. You have to use certain artifacts to maximize your build. But I wouldn't nerf the artifacts. I don't think that's the real issue. It's pretty much people that have to minimize, maximize, and that somehow refuse to play with people who don't. So let us. If you guys did not pick up the weekly bounties, do it now. And guys, if you want to come and join us, let's see if we can go into a phase. Yeah, they're pretty much all the same. Oh, 25, 25. Let's go to phase 12, guys. Okay? So, guys, if you want to come and join us on phase 12, we will go play the bounties. Yeah, that was a quick one. Probably because it was our guys were pretty much high level. Like the lowest was combat winning 333. And it was the event version. So yeah, it did go quick. Oh. I guess we lost. Oh. Did I do what I think I did? Yeah, I did. So guys, if you want to come and join us, oh, I guess the fight already started. If you want to come and join us, we'll probably fight the Ganta more than once. How often do you live stream? Every Friday. Every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we live stream in DCUO. And depending on the bonus week, it will decide what we're going to play. Your carnage is pretty good, Yobard. I don't know if it takes a year, but yeah, it takes a long time to get an artifact to rank 200. There are ways to be able to maximize it. Ideally, what you want to do, you want to save up your nth metal. So you want to save it up, save it up, save it up, and wait for a double XP event. So when we get there to the point where we can get double XP for the nth metal, then you use it all and you give a huge boost to your artifacts. So there are ways to be able to maximize the XP you get from your nth metal. Oh yeah, the evil loading screen indeed. So there's ways to be able to maximize the XP you get from your nth metal, but it means playing the long game, being a bit patient, and sometimes you're gonna have to wait a long time for the next double XP. So if you save up your nth metal and use them only during the double XP event, it goes a bit faster. Well, faster is not quite the right word because you have to wait for the next event, but it's more efficient, I should say. You can maximize the amount of XP you get by doing that. So let's go to Mountain next. We're going to do all the bounties, I guess counterclockwise. Oh, I guess they've already started. The evil bomb, I hate those. So here we have the evil Black Manta. There's a few things to know about Black Manta. You saw those bombs a bit earlier. If you don't click on those bombs, they hurt. They hurt quite a bit. And also you can see there's the red arrow above the head of my character. When that happens, you have to block, otherwise you're gonna get knocked out. So again, you can see the bombs over there. Oh, I won't have time. Oh, our poor friend Wally got hurt quite a bit. We're in phase 12, typical Zay. That's good, Sandwich. Nah. Oh yeah, we all wish double XP would happen more often. Normally double XP happens roughly 1 week before we get a new DLC. So I would suspect the next double XP we'll have will probably like next spring. So yeah, it's a long wait. That's why I said it's not really faster, because like right now we would have to wait probably until next spring to get the next double XP. But it's more efficient. You can maximize the amount of experience you get from your nth metal if you wait for double XP. But it does take a while. Hello, Daisy now. It's alright. Being late is better late than never, as they say. So now we're going to move on to the evil Gorilla Grodd. Hello, Yafe. I hope everyone has a good Merry Christmas also. There seems to be a whole bunch of us, so it should be fairly quick. Oh, the side of Grodd. Oh, you're welcome, Typical Zay. If I can help, it's the least I can do. That's pretty much what started this channel. Basically, Spittle way back when had mentioned that they would lose a lot of players in the very first mission, the Brainiac mission. So I foolishly thought, let's make a video to try to help out people to get through that mission, and that's pretty much how it started. So if it helps, I'm very glad. Oh, I guess we got him. So let's move on to Cheetah over there. We're pretty much north. We're going to fight the Cheetah, typical Zay. Oh, there she is. Yeah, our tornadoes are, yeah, annoying is the right word, I would say. I guess they try to be creative with their mechanics sometimes, but sometimes they go a little bit too far, I think. Oh, guys are falling down. If I could add any storylines to DCUO, it would be Crisis on Infinite Earths. Not sure how they will put it off because they can only pretty much create like a handful of characters. But yeah, if I could, I would try to do something like that. Yeah, I do have villain characters. Let's go fight Giganta one more time, and then we'll go fight some other bounties. Yeah, I suppose Cyborg can help. If you need power, Cyborg and I think the House of Legend boss are two good options to help you out regenerating your power. How many spell points you got? Good question. I didn't check in a while. Let's see. Wrong place. I have 348, 387. 487. I'll get it right someday, I swear. I wish we could have the Christmas Batman cowl without the Christmas hat. It's a really nice Batman cowl. Hopefully at some point they'll offer it as just a cowl. But I don't really expect them to. It seems to be an item that they made just for the fun of it. I doubt we'll see another version, but you never know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to upgrade my allies a bit more. I've been I need a whole bunch of catalysts to be able to upgrade them, or I should say epic ally alliances. But I spent all my source marks buying a whole bunch of other stuff lately, so I'm gonna have to farm for source marks to upgrade my allies a bit. It's not a matter of whether it's that hard or not. It's whether they're willing to spend the time to fix it when it is something that doesn't bring in any fresh new cash. Basically, if they have the option to spend man hours on something, they will spend that man hours on something that brings back some revenue. I know that people don't like time capsule. Sadly, time capsule bring back some money. PvP does not. So if they have to choose between making, let's say, a new time capsule or trying to fix PvP, they will make a new time capsule. It's a no-brainer. Michael Keaton's Batman style is pretty awesome. Oh, I guess we're done. Let's go to Flashpoint Gotham, guys. We're going to go fight the Flashpoint bounties. It's been a while. Yeah, the Omega Face Shield looks great. I think I'm using it for my dark side, or I did use it for a while. Right now, I might just use the Omega emblem. It's been a while, so I either option would be. Well, Sandwich. Most players are playing the game for free. At some point, Spittle told us that there's roughly 4% of the player base that actually spend money in DC Universe Online. Let me repeat that. There's roughly 4% of the player base that actually pays to play DC Universe Online. So for each player that pays, technically that player plays for 24 other players. So that is why they have to focus on things that actually bring in money, because there's a lot of players who play without spending a single cent on DC Universe Online.
Batman says you're the one to solve the situation we've got.
They did try to monetize PvP in the past. They tried to have a PvP DLC. People didn't buy it. And they try also to monetize PvP at some point by having PvP seasons. And basically you could only play a certain amount of missions every day, and then you were loot locked, and you had to use replay badges if you wanted to be able to play more missions. Yeah, 4%.
Take out the war-crazed Amazon Furies and Atlantean enforcers.
So that's why when they find something that actually brings in some money, that's why they lean so heavily into it. For Flashpoint, we are in the phase, let's see. We are in phase 3 currently. So if you guys want to come and join us on phase 3, we'll start with the Evil Doomsday and work our way from here. No, I wasn't paying attention to the chat. Flashpoint thing, because it's so hard. Why? No, Flashpoint shouldn't be too hard. We have a group that's very well geared. Our lowest combat rating is 333, so we should be okay.
So, General Adam wigged when we all showed up and unleashed Doomsday. Not good.
Oh. That was not the right time to do a trade. Sandwich is saying though, so their moves in this game lifespan is really critical. Well, it's not that it's critical; it's that they have to find some ways to monetize the game. If a lot of players, if most of the player base doesn't spend any cash, they pretty much have to find ways to get some cash from the players that actually do spend money on DC Universe Online. The ironic thing is that they gave a lot more stuff to the free-to-play players not too long ago, but then they started trying to charge even more cash to the people who are actually paying to play the game. Like the allies is pretty much one more way to try to get more money from the people actually paying to play the game. So in order to be able to get more players to play for free, they're trying to find ways to charge even more cash to the players actually supporting the game. It's sad, but that the way the business model is, they pretty much, I would say they have to do that, but that seems to be the solution they found to be able to finance the game. Hello, Pamela Dotson. So we are in phase 3 of Gotham Flashpoint. So come and join us. If your CR is too low, I forget the CR. I think you have to be combat rating 322. I think here. But we will play the Flashpoint bounties, and then afterwards we'll try to go play the Legion bounties, and then if we have time, we might go play the Wonderverse bounties. Sorry guys, I seem to have missed a chat or two. Playing and chatting, it's challenging sometimes to do all at once. But I do my best, I promise. We swear. A gacha system? I'm not sure I understand exactly, but I could be. I guess their idea was to, I guess it's easier to charge someone $1 for a time capsule than to charge, let's say $20 for a material, or to charge a $15 subscription a month. If you give them items that they can purchase for $1, it's a pill that's much easier to swallow. We see it with time capsule all the time. Like I know people complain a lot about time capsule. They know a lot of people don't like time capsule. But it's one of their biggest money maker because you just spend $1. So you spend $1, you buy a stabilizer, and you open a time capsule. But then some people will open 100, 1,000 time capsule. So it's a bit ironic that sometimes people don't want to spend $20 in the marketplace, but they'll easily spend $100, $500 to open time capsule. We see something similar also with booster bundles. We see something similar also with the Resurgence Mega Capsule. So somehow it I don't know, it seems to work that way. Eoberton is saying, do you ever feel tempted to buy something but you know you shouldn't? Not really. I buy as much as I can, and if I cannot afford something, I just don't buy it. Like with time capsule or booster bundle, normally I set myself an amount. Like I tell myself, okay, I'm going to open 10 booster bundles. So I open those, and let's wait for the next bunch of generals. We'll go fight the Paradox Prince afterwards. So normally I put myself an amount. Yeah, sometimes I'll tell myself, okay, I'll buy 2, 3 more. The same with time capsule. Normally with time capsule I start with 20. I open at the very least 20 time capsule most of the time. And there's one time where I think it was the dark multiverse time capsule. I opened the 20 time capsule, and by the end of it, I didn't have everything, but I pretty much had everything I wanted. And then afterwards, I used a broker to be able to get what I needed. But there's some other time where I think the Shazam time capsule is probably one of those that I opened the most. What I did is that I opened I don't know, maybe 50 when we first got the Shazam time capsule, and then once or twice a month I would open 20. So once in a while I would open 20 time capsule, and I had a whole stack like a 600 Shazam time capsule. So every 2-3 weeks I would open like 20 of those time capsule. And I know it may seem like a lot, but when you have a regular job, $20, that's usually nothing. Oh, we have a nice Santa Batman over here. Daisy is asking, I don't know why they don't add more to DLC like they did to Flashpoint. I'm not sure exactly what their game plan is. Let's take a minute to take a look at that. Everyone became a snowman. I can see their looks now. I'm very sad. Pretty cool Red Sun Superman. I wish we had the Red Sun Superman emblem. How cool would that be? Maybe someday. But of course, your friend has the BVS Superman emblem. Oh, I guess we're good to go. Magus is asking, did you finish the collections for the Wonder Woman time capsule for the material? Yes, yes I did. I finished all the collections for the Wonder Woman time capsule. At this point, I pretty much finished, either I finished all the collections for all the time capsule, or some of the collections I was not able to finish. What I did is that I purchased the item from the Booster Gold vendor. So if somehow you don't manage to finish the collections you need for whatever reason, just play the long game and be patient. And sooner or later, all that gear, all those styles will be on the Booster Gold vendor, and you'll be able to buy them. B-Box is saying we need a snowman henchman. I can see that. I could see that being very popular with most players. It happens, Yobard. Sometimes you start with an idea for a character. I'm not sure what Stormbind... So sometimes, yeah, sometimes you start with an idea for a character, and then your character evolves in a completely different direction. It happens. My favorite Christmas meal, it has to be a turkey. I love turkey. Although, for quite a few years, a lot of people don't make turkey anymore for Christmas for some reason. But whenever I can get some nice turkey from some Christmas dinner, I'll be there. I think I missed part of the conversation. Oh. If you're talking about the Druid, if you're talking about the snowman, you're talking about the snowman trinket. But I think people mean a snowman henchman, like a snowman they could summon to fight with them. Holy crap! Like, we do have a trinket that transforms us into a snowman, but people are talking about getting a henchman that could come and help them into battle. And I think right now we would really need one. The evil Paradox Prince is beating our backsides. Yeah, that AOE is it's rough. Oh yeah. So we will go to the Legion bounties. The snowman trinket drops from I would say the vault, but not just the vault. Pretty sure it drops also from the 4-player missions. It's a random drop basically during the Christmas seasonal.
Thank you for keeping this.
So just play the Christmas seasonal missions.
Thanks.
And if you're lucky, you might get it as a drop.
You have saved Booster Gold! Celebrations!
I could have sworn I forgot something. It's okay, we'll come back. Santa Elves Henchman, that could be nice. So let us go to the Legion of Superheroes open world map. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to stop saying just the Legion map now that we have the Legion of Doom. So let's go to the 31st century New Earth. The Bastille Trinket. The Lobo Cursing Trinket is my favorite. Yeah, it's a pretty cool one. Flashpoint Batman, I pretty much fell in love with it. Let's pick up the missions
Vital
while.
infrastructure was damaged and is in need of repair. We will not abandon any citizen in this crisis.
So we are in phase 3, so you can't really miss it. There's only 2 phases. So come and join us, guys, to phase 3.
Help safeguard Legion Academy students. Follow their ridiculously retro routine.
I will play at least a rotation, maybe a rotation and a half. We'll play more than just the bounties, a bit more than just the one time.
I've sensed malicious intent behind the wild surges of magic.
And I'm looking at the clock. We'll probably have time to go play the Wonderverse bounties afterwards. So if some of you guys need the Legion bounties, if some of you guys need the Wonderverse bounties, come and join us. We'll play all of those, at least for a bit. And now the tough part. Let's find out which bounty is up right now. So it's obviously not Validus. Yeah, it went pretty quick. Well, we do have a pretty powerful group, relatively speaking. Oh, maybe I should invite. I guess we're waiting for Cosmic Boy. Is phase 3 full already? I'm very disappointed. I'm a bit surprised. Like sometimes people will tell me that, and I look. There seems to be 10 spots left, but sometimes the numbers we see here don't seem to be quite accurate. Yeah, if Carnage was a good guy, but it looks pretty cool. Reverse Flash, that's a pretty popular one, and there's so many ways at this point to get some nice yellow materials. Oh, we have a cool Robin here. Superman says that the phase number has a bug. Yeah, it most likely.
Legionnaire. Nothing will keep me from my new mission.
Up your defense, Cosmic Boy!
Never chat in battle. You see what happens? Sparking Aura is a good option.
Hey.
Sorry, there's a lot of lag in the menu.
This is nothing but a minor setback.
So that was quick. They did not even need me. We lost typical Zay. I'm so sad. Try again. If you try to get into the phase and somehow it says the phase is full, try again. You could be able to squeeze in that way. I've done that at least a few times. To live and die in DCUO, Multiverse. Thanks for the videos. Anytime. I have to admit, when I started making videos, didn't realize how addictive it would be, and I made a lot of videos, and I'm still making them. It's a lot of fun. It's a weird mishmash of. It's a lot of fun to play DCUO. It's a lot of fun to play to make the videos. Do you think somebody in the world is named Tony Stark or Bruce Wayne? Oh yeah, I'm sure someone did that. I'm sure someone did that quite some time ago. there's people who call their kids Anakin or Daenerys or yeah, I'm sure at some point someone I'm sure someone at some point someone did give Tony and Bruce to as a name to their kids, and there's probably actually some actual Waynes or Starks in the world. Name Ken is asking 352 like troll, trying to get much better at trolling. Help and advice is welcome. Uh, in a nutshell, if you want to be able to be a controller, what I would suggest is you need basically a group power heal, and ideally you might want to get some debuffs. So I would put here I have a defense debuff, I have a healing debuff, and a damage debuff. So I would go for those abilities. For the supercharge, for light I would go for a group shield, and here I would put probably your personal shield, a single your single shield. So that could be a first step. Obviously, you should probably experiment afterwards with your loadout, but I would start with a loadout like that. That's pretty much I would say vanilla controller loadout, but it's not really it. Stormbird. Oh, Stormbirds want us to look at his outfit. Ah, pretty cool outfit. Superman is asking, can you do a video on DC and Marvel ripoffs? Actually, yeah, I could do that. I've been toying with the idea of doing that some time ago. I ended up not doing it, but yeah, I could probably do something like that. Ah, thank you. I missed a bit of the chat. Let me go back a bit. Oh, hello, Sinister Outcast. It's alright if you're late. I expected people either to be late or to be at their Christmas parties or Christmas dinners. Oh, Kyle Jordan is saying that she's the daughter of Star Sapphire Carol Ferris and Green Lantern Hal Jordan. To Live and Die in DCUO says, good to see a fellow Canadian in the game and on YouTube. Good to see you too, my friend. Sinister Outcast, how are you doing? Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're going through bounties well enough. Next week, for those who may not know, will be Evil Friday. It will be also December 31st, so it will be the New Year's Eve. I don't expect too many people to show up, but we might be surprised. Tonight, a lot of you guys showed up, and I'm very happy about that. The Legend of Glory is saying, what is the best troll? They're pretty much all I would say all the same, but they're pretty much very similar. I would be tempted to say Quantum. Quantum somehow seems to have better crowd control than the rest. The crowd control from Quantum, the crowd control from Quantum is so good that even when you play as a DPS, you still crowd control the enemies. I have to admit, when I was playing with my Green Lantern character, it wasn't quite the same. Even sometimes as a controller role, my Green Lantern was not able to crowd control as well as my Quantum character could as a DPS.
Do my bidding, Legionnaire.
Yobard is saying, I know what your sub count in a year will be. Oh, don't keep us in the suspense, Yobard. What will it be? If you say anything below 1 million, I'll be disappointed. Oh, Bruno says it was me, Barry. Oh, I think I missed a part of the conversation. Bernita Gunn says, so with the violet light of love and the emerald green light of will, Kylie will defend the sector from evil. Ah, that is so sweet. Well, it was really nice, Bernita, to play with you earlier today when we played with Flashpoint Batman and Amara. I wasn't able to stay as long as I wanted, but we had a bit of fun. Oh, your bird says in 1 year my subscription count will be 68,000. It's all right. I'll take it. It's not a million, but slowly but surely we'll get there. How did you do the math, you Bart? Can you share that with us? Oh, the menu is going crazy a bit. It's been a while since I saw it do that. I thought it had been fixed way back when. Oh, and I think I'm gonna die. Oh, I was lucky. Yeah, we hit a lot of lag. Oh, you're a time traveler. Okay, I get it. I thought you had done the math, like based on the amount of subscribers I had a year ago, and following the curve, I thought you had extrapolated how many there would be next year. Basically, the growth of the channel is not. It's not a linear. It's not exponential either. It's somewhere in between.
This isn't over. The next step of our plan.
Oh, Harper Kid just texted me on the DCUO. So you're certified breezy, are you? Well, it's all good. It makes it a bit more challenging for me when you guys send me text. Like if you send me tell in the game and tell in the chat, basically I have to look at two screens and three different chats right now. So it makes it a bit challenging. So if you're wondering why sometimes I don't answer you guys or I don't answer some questions, it's just that I'm looking at too much stuff at once, and I have to keep up with the game. I have to try not to die. So sometimes I'll miss some of your chats. I hope you guys can find it in your hearts of hearts to forgive me. Who's the strongest DCO CAC CAC? I'm not sure I understand. What is CAC, name Ken? That's all right. No, don't worry about it, Upper Kid. I wasn't saying that to blame you. I was just explaining. I have a lot of screens to look at in case some people wonder why. Sometimes some people will think that I ignore the chat. Created character. Oh, it's hard to tell. There's a lot of really good ones. King Spawn. Oh yeah, King Spawn. That's good. The King Spawn comic was yeah, the newer comic. The newer comic sold quite a lot. Hello, Vic Plays. The new Spawn comic was quite a hit. It sold like 500,000 copies, I think. So McFarlane and Image Comics, well, mostly McFarlane. I think Image gets a fixed amount, no matter how much the comic sells. But yeah, McFarlane must have been really happy with those sales. If you enjoy the comic, even better. I've no doubt that some people probably bought it just as a collector's item. But comics were meant to be read. Come on, you have to read your comics. Oh, Vic Plays is saying he's finally getting a PS4. I'm happy for you. Personally, I'm hoping to be able to get a PS5, but right now with the Christmas holidays, it'll probably be a bit difficult. I saw some at I forget which store. I saw some for like 1,300. I decided not to buy it. Oh, Hyper Kid, Hype Kid, I'm very happy that you made a bit of cash in DCUO. Ideally, I'm overdue for a new how to make money in DCUO. But ideally, I try to find ways to be able to explain to people how to make money as opposed to just showing them the shortcuts, I guess. There's this great saying that I love to use. Give a man a fish and he eats for 1 day. Show him how to fish and it will eat for a lifetime. Superman is saying, did you see that Batman and Superman are brothers in the comics? Nope, I haven't seen that at all. I have to admit I'm a bit out of the loop when it comes to comics.
Let's bring the chaos. Compels you, Legionnaire.
Careful! Every subsequent charge from Lightning Lad significantly increases the danger.
I'm going to enjoy this.
This Legionnaire will serve my purposes.
That's alright, Hype Kid. Thank you for coming by, and I'm glad you were able to make a bit of cash. But yeah, so ideally, I try to show people how to be able to make money on a consistent basis. Because if you just show them, sometimes people want just to me to tell them, okay, sell that collection for $100 million. But what happens when that collection is no longer worth $100 million? So I try to show to people how to be able to make money on in the long term, so that they can make money this week, next month, next year. Like once you figure out how the broker works, how to use a broker, you'll have all the money you need forever. But of course, if you do like I do and keep on spending stuff, spending money to purchase stuff, then yeah, you'll be broke. You'll spend it as quickly as you earn it, but at least you'll be able to buy the stuff you want. Vic plays, I play on a PS4. I would like to buy a PS5, but sadly buying a PS5 has been next to impossible for the past 2 years now. Yeah, there's quite a few ways to be able to make money in this universe online. The way I used for a long time was collections. I would farm for collections, and that's pretty much how I built my cash early on. And once you figure that out, then you can figure out other ways to be able to make some cash. We play every Friday, Vix. The rest of the time it's a bit tricky. I don't want to commit to playing with people the rest of the time, because I never know how much time I'll have available to play. Because the rest of the time, sometimes I'll be busy farming for stuff I need for my next video, or just playing to try to raise, to increase the strength of my character, or to farm for the gear my character needs. Or sometimes I'll be busy making videos. Oh, Clarkin saying the Flash anniversary coming back? Absolutely. You never finished this fight? There seems to be a whole bunch of us, so nah, we should be okay to defeat Validus. Again, if I look at the combat rating of most people, like the lowest level is Clark Kent with 322, so we should be okay. Oh no, Bruce is Jor-El's son. Is it canon in comics, or did you make that up? Yeah, a lot of people think that, Sinister Outcast. Every day people beg for free stuff. Oh, Reverse Flash wants to guesstimate how many subs I'll have. Superman is mentioning selling nth metal detector, best way to make money. Yeah, normally you can sell those for roughly 5 million. The price will go up and down depending on the at what time you buy it or sell it, but roughly you can at least make 5 million selling those. Oh, buy. Who's saying buy? D-Box, thank you very much. Have a good. Oh, it's Vic who has to go. Okay. Yeah, a lot of screens to look at, so. Thank you, Hype Kid. Yeah, if you guys want to leave a like, that would be appreciated. Let's tell Reverse Flash to do it! Do it! I missed part of the message, though. I can calculate how many subs you may have in a year by the norms, how much you're growing right now with estimate of how much that growth may increase, so you would multiple estimates. A few days, I'm very disappointed with Reverse Flash. I thought you were quick, but it's okay, we can wait. So Merry Christmas, Vic Plays. Thank you for coming by. Merry Christmas, D-Box. Actually, Merry Christmas, everyone. Bernita is saying, maybe someday I'll write a fan comic about Kyle Jordan. I have the origins already ready. Sure. Yup is saying Merry Christmas, Multiverse. I hope Santa gives you a lot of gifts. Having you guys with me every week, that's all the gifts I need. You guys are awesome.
All of Metropolis.
After this, we'll probably go play the Wonderverse bounties. So if some of you guys still need the Wonderverse bounties, you can come and join us in the Wonderverse open world map. We'll be there probably after this fight. I'm toying with the idea of making a multiverse comic. I'm not sure if I'll make it a standard comic, a motion comic maybe. I'm still working. I'm still thinking about it. But making comics is it's very hard job. It's time consuming, and when you make everything by yourself, it's even more time consuming. Like normally, comic artist takes like 1 month just to pencil the comic. Then another 2-3 weeks to ink the comic. Add to that another week just for the lettering. The coloring, that's again another 2 weeks, maybe a month. So if you do everything by yourself, making a single 20-page comic could be a 6 months enterprise. But yeah, the origin of the multiverse, I have actually that I could be doing that. Dark Swim, I'm not sure if you mean. Do you mean the Flash Week or the DCUO anniversary? They're both different things. The anniversary event will start on the January 11th. Normally it lasts until January 31st, so it will last for about 3 weeks. Not sure why I could not move at all. Oh well. I'll have some adventures that involves the other Lantern Corps, the Justice League, and much more. Making fun comics is a pretty fun thing. I hope you enjoyed that. For the Flash Week normally happens sometimes in February, but it did not happen last year, so I don't know if we'll get it this year. I don't even know if Flash Week will be here this year. We didn't have it last year.
Empress, see what you get when you embrace control instead of leadership?
But yeah, the Flash style comes from the anniversary event, so that's why I wasn't sure if you meant Flash Week or the anniversary event. Because it's two different events. If you want to have the Flash costume, that will be in the anniversary event. and that will be January 11th until January 31st. But for Flash Week, it's something we used to have pretty much every week for a while, but last year, every year for a while, but last year we didn't get it. The anniversary event will be January 11th to January 31st. So it'll be here for about 2.5 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. I would have to look at a calendar to be sure. That's alright, Yobard. I don't need a rough draft of the comic. The hardest part is not coming up with the comic. It's sitting down for months and months and executing the comic. That's the hard part. And also planning for how to publish the darn thing. Do you publish it only digitally? Do you publish it on paper? Do you ask for a Kickstarter for people to finance it? So this is the coming up with the comic. That's the easy part. Let's give a little bow to everyone. So let's move to the Wonderverse open world map. Oh yeah, we did. I would have been surprised if we didn't do it. We had more than enough people to defeat the evil Validus. But for the origin of Multiverse, usually as a joke, I tell people that I was bitten by a radioactive multiverse, and now I have the proportionate speed and strength of a multiverse. I took inspiration from the Spider-Man origin, where he gets bitten by a radioactive spider and then has the proportionate strength of a spider. So let's go to the Wonderverse open world map, and we should be able to defeat all the bounties. And let's see what phase we're in. So guys, come to phase 2. So let's grab the missions.
No selfish god, new god, or bloodthirsty mortal see victory
Viva
on
la
this
Viva
day.
song? Yeah, well, I think
Imperial
if it's a song I think about, it's an old one, but a good one.
Ares attempts to harry our weakest front with magical creatures.
No Viva la Vida.
The gods would prey on us to bolster themselves. Show them how this prey fights back.
Yeah, pretty sure I heard it.
This Hydra will test the mettle of every warrior.
At least a few decades ago.
Agents of Apocalypse must pay for their trespass. See to it.
Let's go to Flashpoint. The Atlantean. We'll see if it's here. I guess not. The Wonderverse open world map. The Patchwork to Miskira. So we're in phase 2. You can't really miss us. There's 2 phases only. The Sword Shard Crown isn't bad, but the ally obviously you can use it in battle, or you can use it to get extra stats. The crown is only for style. So if you're really going to use the crown, yeah, I would say go for the style. But if you're not going to use the style, then I would go for the ally.
Vengeance will be ours.
Phase 2.
Atlantean scum! They use devices to force the sea creatures into service. Destroy those. Thank you for your assistance.
Hal Jordan is so nice to pass the torch to his daughter. You're welcome, D-Box. Although I'm still not sure if we're waiting at the right place. Sweep the stress that I used to own. I listened to the crowd as the crowd would stand. Now the old king is dead. Long live the king. Those are some of the, I guess you mean some of the lyrics. Evil PlayStation. Yeah, some of the lyrics. Okay. Yeah, sadly PlayStation doesn't show all the chat. They seem to have a limit of characters.
Atlantean scum! They use devices to force the sea creatures into service. Destroy those devices.
Someone pulled some evil monsters towards us. It's been quite a long time, I think, since I heard Nicole play. Although these days, most of everything I watch is on YouTube. Either that or on Amazon Prime. Hello, Anonymous.
Attack my Atlantean ally!
Of course, he has to be Hal Jordan. He has to be Green Lantern again. A superhero can only retire for so long. Eventually, they have to put back the costume.
I do so love turning people into the beast that they are, and what it means to process.
That was quick. We have a nice black Superman here. I guess this is a Christmas Superman. I love this chroma material. I'm still missing the third one. I guess we should play the middle part 1 missions maybe this weekend to try to get that material. actual Darkseid style is a bit tricky to get. You have to get it as a random drop from Darkseid's War Factory, if I recall correctly. Heck, I have a Darkseid character, and he's not even using the Darkseid chest piece. I do have the Darkseid shoulders, and probably something else I forget. But the actual Darkseid chest piece, yeah, I don't have it just yet. And I don't see that many people actually using it. And those I see using it actually use the version they got from survival mode. Like I think Obsidian Chill doesn't use that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that some of the people I see using it, sometimes they'll use the one actually that comes from survival mode. So the actual Darkseid chest piece from Darkseid's War Factory, I don't see that many people actually using it. How do I upgrade the Static Shock goggles? King Cheeseburger, I have a whole series of videos about that. If you search in my videos, I forget the actual name. Basically, if you search in my videos for the overcharged mask, it's the OP mask, the Static Shock goggles. Like, just search in my videos for OP. You'll see it eventually. A full Darkseid style could be nice to have. Oh, I didn't realize the setter legs were bugged. Makes me glad I got them years and years and years ago. Even though I don't use them all that much. Although I have one or two armories that uses it. Nice Ultraman. The Ultraman emblem is so nice. I used it there for quite a bit. And sadly, if you want to create a Superman type character, it's pretty much one of the better options you have at this point. Oh, Cosmic Destroyer was blue screened. Let's try to get him back. But yeah, ghouls, sometimes styles are bugged, or sometimes they just take a long, long time to be able to get. The group is full, we won't be able to invite where is she? I thought she'd be here.
Amazonia will perish today.
You will not conquer Amazonia today.
Peck their eyes and scatter their entrails, my harpy.
I didn't want to miss all the fun.
Our victory will be glorious.
I'll reply after.
To battle, my satyr.
One down, but the fight is not over.
Oh, that was nasty.
Retreat for now.
Are you having fun yet? Are you having fun? Are you having fun?
I know I am.
What's the matter? Feeling slow?
So I'm not sure if they made the bounties easier or if it's because we're more powerful than we used to be. But either way, yeah, it's a bit easier than they used to be. Yeah, the Steel Neon Chroma is good. I have a video about it. If you look through my videos, you should be able to find it. The new comic Chroma is difficult to get at best. But for the Steel Neon Chroma material, let me check.
We can use our magic to close
Pretty sure I have a video about it. Oh, I have a video about all the neon chromo material, so that's where you're going to find the steel neon chromo material. So if you search for, I would say neon, let's find out. Yeah, if you search for neon in my videos, you'll see one video called All Neon Chromo Materials. You'll see the steel material in there. Oh, if you bought it, too late, too late. Ah, 15 million. That's a good price. It's a material that's fairly not obsolete, but it's pretty much it's difficult to get at this point. So if you got it for 15 million, yeah, that was a good price to pay for that. Oh, Major Superhero thinks he can solo Hydra. I think we were in phase 2. Did I just say, yeah, just checking if my pants are on fire. It wasn't always the case to live and die. There's a point in time where putting together a group was challenging, and it still is. Some week it's more challenging than others, especially last week. Last week we didn't get as many people as we used to have. I guess a lot of people were either banned or unhappy that their friends got banned. So there's quite a few people we did not see last week, but this week is actually a bit better. But next week for Villain Week for Evil Friday, it'll probably be a bit more challenging. Yeah, the steel material for Mark II Iron Man. Oh yeah, it works well. Pretty sure I have an Iron Man video where I created that look, and it's a really good look for that. There's also the chrome metallic material, I think, that works perfect. The one thing with the chrome metallic material, though, is that you don't have one channel that is glowing like you do with the steel neon chrome material.
We can use our magic to close their link to our world.
Oh, Constellar Girl is here.
Living statues. We can use our magic to close their link.
Ah, she looks so good in her Stargirl look. And she has the Christmas hat. Ah, that's so nice. Oh.
On your signal, I will unleash a magic to destroy Athena's protective barrier.
Charms, we'll have newer skins at some point, I guarantee it. The only question is when. Yeah, there's always people, ghouls, asking for free stuff. When that happens, you just tell no and...
For truth and justice. Athena, obey your queen and lead us.
And sadly, it's been like that. Ever since I've been playing DCUO Online, there's always been people asking for free stuff.
None of you will survive.
Oh, that was close.
That is but an annoying scratch.
Athena's down and the Olympians are taking a power.
Athena, our fair sequences must that they are next time.
So let's move on to Apocalypse. But charms, we'll get new skins, I guarantee it. When we get the graphic upgrade and probably at the earliest the second quarter of 2022, but it'll probably be later than that. It was supposed to be like supposed to be like last August, and it was pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. So I wouldn't be surprised if it gets pushed back some more. It's all right, Yobard. No regrets. Yeah, you can play the game. There's a lot of materials you can buy from, some of the vendors in the Watchtower sell some really nice materials for source marks. So that alone is one way to be able to get materials. If you want some of the more exotic or more rare materials, you can play the broker. Obviously, there's some materials like the shaded comic material. That one, even with the broker, it's difficult to get. For the graphic update, we're gonna have to wait at least 6 months, if not maybe a year, before we can actually see that. So we're gonna have to be patient for that. Depends what you need, Bernita. What do you need help for? For powering, other than the emblem, we don't really have anything that is official powering styles. Yeah, our friend Superman says weapon styles don't sell on broker anymore. You have to. Sorry about that. Trying to answer someone. One of the things with the broker and with selling items on the broker is timing is everything. Well, you can buy the Eobard. You can get the Deadshot hands from I forget which vendor. You can get them from the House of Legends now, but it'll cost you like 150 source marks. But you can get them easily enough still. For the hand style, Bernita, there's no miracle. All I can really suggest would be, well, let's check. The Aeronaut style is the only one I can think of right off the bat. The Talia Vendor, thank you, Yobard. For the weapon styles, it depends on the weapons. Some weapons, like the Joker weapons, if you get the Joker weapons, those sell for quite a few bucks on the broker. Here we have the Aeronaut hands. The Aeronaut hands is what I would suggest for powering. Other than that, I would have to look it up. Holy crap! There's a lot of lag.
Clean up.
It's okay. You can. You'll get more marks. I guarantee it.
I'll finish you quickly.
Apocalypse and report directly.
Let's make this quick.
Especially this week. Oh, that was quick. Especially this week. This week we will get the. We get double source marks from playing the on-duty missions. So farm and farm. People are going to farm Fortress of Solitude 3. So join one of those groups, farm Fortress of Solitude 3 one day, and you'll get all the marks you need. But this week we're going to get double source marks all week at Yobard. So I guarantee you'll get 200 marks in no time. And as I mentioned, basically people are farming. Let's go to the evil menu that lags. Let's be a bit patient. There we go. Like this week, people will farm the Sunstone Matrix. So just go for that one mission, or better yet, look into looking for group. I'm pretty sure if we take a look at the looking for group, we'll see people asking for people for that. Flashpoint Merc. See, we need 1 DPS for FOS spam walk-in, 7 out of 8. So there's groups doing the walk-in. So join one of those groups this weekend, and you'll get all the marks you need. Yeah, the menu lags a lot. I guess the double source marks and the double Ant Metal and the double ally favor. I guess that brought back a lot of people that took a break. HH. I'm not sure which one is HH. HH. All of 80s or Happiness Home? No, I hate Happiness Home. I hate that one. I wouldn't farm that one. Yeah, GJ Soto. We're in phase 2, so just come and join us, and we'll try to invite you. Major is asking how many source marks do I have. I don't have a lot. I spent them all recently. I had a whole bunch, and then I bought a few. 377. Basically, I bought the last collection I needed for the Age of Justice Omnipotence item. So I had to spend, I think, 400 source marks right there. And right now, I'm trying to farm for source marks to purchase the last collection for the Omnipotence item from the Atlantis DLC. So I'll probably be broke when it comes to source marks for quite a bit. Charm says I farm Black Dawn for source marks. Yeah, I could see that. Deep Box Game is asking, what aura are you using? This is the blue cosmic aura. I love it. We're in the Wonderverse open world map, Jade Soto. The Patchwork Themyscira. And we're in phase 2. So yeah, lately I've been farming for some Omnipotence item that I didn't have for some reason. Like I just recently got, I'll show it afterwards. The Evil Hydra. Oh. It's okay, I don't think people can break the floor, but they can try. I guess we could use a healer, but well, too bad. Oh, that was quick. Let's give it a bow to everyone. I guess also they probably made the Wonderverse bounties a bit easier because it's probably harder to find groups to be able to play those bounties. Bernita is saying, oh yeah, your own version of Parallax All Jordan. Yeah, I did that for a while. I basically wanted to use that for my DPS armory for my Green Lantern. But then I started messing up with the look. I'm gonna have to recreate it. Yeah, it's almost 7. It's actually exactly what I was thinking. If we were like a Saturday, for a while we did a few live stream on Saturday. It was kind of fun. So we were able to play like 2 3 hours on Saturday. But on Friday night, like by 7, people had a long week. Some people are probably tired. They probably want to, especially tonight. Tonight, people are probably waiting to go to their Christmas dinner or something, or Christmas parties. So let's say a little thank you to everyone. Let's give them a little bow because we can. Oh no, he cursed at us. Oh yeah, 4 hours till Christmas. Oh, it's been a long time since I counted like that. So next week, guys, it will be Evil Friday. So next week we will play with our evil villains. Hopefully, we'll have enough people to form a group. If somehow we don't have a full group, it's okay. We'll play with whoever shows up. Sorry about that. We'll try to play the raid, and then afterwards, we might either play some of the bounties or we might play some other raids. Oh, let's give a reply to Tiny Lilith. No, the anniversary is not dropping on the 7th. The anniversary is dropping on the 11th. So next week, sure. Oh yeah, D-Box. Bring in your Batman Who Laughs. We need all the evil we could get. And next week, what we might try to do, instead of playing the bounties like we did tonight, unless you guys want to play the bounties, we could try instead to play some of the raids from the on duty mission. I'm not sure how we could do that. Maybe start. I guess it'll depend on who shows up. If we have some high level players that shows up, we'll try to play maybe some tier 6 raids. If we have some lower levels players show up, then we'll try to play some lower level raids. We'll see how it works out. We're pretty much done, JJ Soto, so it doesn't. But if you want to come and join us, oh yeah, Batman always wins. We're in phase 4 right now. Yo Bart, join his dark side. You'll be welcome. Lately, I've been playing with my evil Doomsday character, but next week I might try to play with my dark side instead. I guess we'll see how it goes. It's a good Doctor Fate. Let's give Doctor Fate a thumbs up. If you're wondering, he seems to be using the blue vinyl neon chroma material for the blue part. The yellow part, that seems to be the yellow metallic material. But as you can see, the result is pretty neat. Two dark side, why not? Why not? Oh, we can see the parallax coming up well. So next week, guys, it will be Evil Friday. We don't know just yet what the bonus week will be next week. So sometimes that might influence the missions we will play. So we'll try to play maybe we'll try to play yeah, we'll try to play some of the raids. Worst comes to worst, we'll play some bounties like we did tonight. But if we can play a few raids next week, why not? Especially on the villain side, it's probably challenging for villains to be able to get enough players to play the raids sometimes. So we'll try to play those possibly. Depends what you need help for, JJ Soto. Normally, when people ask me to help them, what they're asking for is, can you buy me stuff? We're in the House of Legends. Usually, when people ask for help, they're asking, can you buy me stuff? That's usually the help they need. And usually, the answer is no. Thank you, Charms. So we'll give JJ Soto a second to be able to join us. Okay, maybe a minute. If you guys have any questions, the time is now. I'll answer some last minute questions. And after that, I'll wish you guys a Merry Christmas. To live and die, sure. We'll see you next week as an evil villain. And depending on the bonus week, we'll probably adjust our schedule. But either we'll play some bounties, we'll play the Legion of Doom raid and some bounties, or we will play a whole bunch of raids. We'll figure it out next week. I'll probably send you guys a message on Thursday. I don't know if everyone gets my message when I post a message on my channel. I know that sometimes YouTube doesn't share everything that I post, so hopefully YouTube will share with you guys. If not, worst comes to worst, show up next week and we'll figure it out on the spot. You're already saying, did you know that every dark side you see is just a avatar of the true form of dark side? Holy crap! They stole the idea from. That's what they're doing with Brainiac. They've been doing that with Brainiac for the past 15 years, I think. So I guess they're reusing that idea with dark side. Oh well. Your parallax is pretty good, Bernita. Pretty good. Dr. Fate is saying put your free level ups to your villains. Oh, I guess he means the free skip to combat rating. We should get a skip to combat rating 310, I think, on January 11th. So yeah, if you have an evil villain character, yeah, it would be nice to level up at least one of your villains so that we can play on Evil Friday. But at the end of the day, guys, we'll play with whoever shows up, and depending on the level of the characters, we'll adjust what the missions we play or not. Oh, Thanos can't kill Darkseid. I agree. Thanos is no match for the evil Darkseid. The negative Speed Force collections that comes from Time Capsule, JJ. Uh, Short of buying it on the broker, there's nothing we can really do about it. And at this point, you cannot really get the collections, JJ. What you have to do, you pretty much have to buy it from Booster Gold. So I would suggest save up your quarks and buy it from Booster Gold. And sadly, I cannot buy it from Booster Gold for you because the materials on Booster Gold are account bound. So we cannot trade those materials. So if what you need is a negative Speed Force material, at this point you pretty much have no choice. You have to save up your quarks and eventually you have to try to buy it from Booster Gold. I know that it's going to mean that you're going to have to play the long game, but at this point, it's pretty much the only way to get the material from Booster Gold. And let's see how expensive it is. Let's go see our friend Booster Gold. Sure, Bernita. If you don't have a villain, that's all right. We play three. We play Evil Friday only the last Friday of the month. So basically, we play 3 weeks with heroes, 1 week with villain. So if you don't have a villain, you'll skip 1 week. It's sad, but what can you do? So let's see. So JJ for the negative Speed Force material, sadly you're gonna have to gather 5,000 quarks, and as you can see, it is account bound. So even if I wanted to, I cannot buy it and sell it and give it to you. No one can. You're gonna have to farm it for yourself. Thanos is an Eternal from Titan, one of the moons of Jupiter. So he's pretty much an Eternal and a Deviant at the same time. It's a bit of a strange story. No feet either. I'm not sure. To the broker, you're not going to see it on the broker. It's sad, but it and even assuming it was on a broker, it would be 900 million, and I don't have that kind of cash right now. I spent. Oh yeah, I should probably show it to you guys. I spent a lot. Oh, where's the monitor? I pretty much spent a lot of my cash lately buying the monitor energy, and I needed to buy like 60 of them. At first, I needed 10, then 20, then 30. So all my cash went into buying that. And why did I buy that, you ask? Well, let me show it to you. Eventually, the menu will load, I promise. So basically, I upgraded the little thingy that allowed me to be able to have this. Let's see if I can change it a bit. Oh, that should do it. So basically, I got the dark bat belt, but I had to spend way too much cash to be able to purchase all the components I needed to be able to upgrade it to where Cyborg is. No, you Bart, I didn't know that. But yeah, I guess that doesn't surprise me. So what about Cyborg, JJ? Do you have the Cosmic Mat? No, I don't. I have it with some other characters, but I don't have it with this one. I'm hoping that someday, many years from now, we're going to be able to use replay badges to unlock the styles on our other characters, but not yet. Yeah, the Save the Universe vendor is back, but yeah, the instants are not back. So JJ, why did you want me here? Are the allies overpriced on Cyborg? Well, they're pretty much that price so that people buy them from the marketplace. Let's take a quick look.
Time for the perfect team up.
There's a bit of lag in the menu. Right now, the allies, for example, if you look at the allies like Batman Who Laughs, up to Queen Diana, these are 500 source marks. The reason why they're so expensive is because it's the alternative to buying them from 25 bucks in the marketplace. For the others, it's a bit more reasonable at 100 source marks, and the lower level ones at 20 source marks. Dr. Fate says 500 marks is $60. It's $0 if you farm for them. Where is it? Oh, there's a King Spawn. Let's go over here. Come over here, King Spawn. He did a pretty good looking spawn. Is Nubia ever going on the vendor? I don't think so because you get her from Time Capsule. My guess is Nubia will go to the Booster Gold vendor. Oh yeah, Bernita, your villain could be the sister of your hero character. Yeah, that's a fun idea. So I guess guys, we're pretty much done for tonight. So guys, thank you very much for coming by, especially tonight of all nights. I will wish you guys a Merry Christmas. When a new upload coming? Probably tomorrow. I usually upload almost every day, sometimes twice a day. So we'll see. But I'll probably upload something else tomorrow. But next week it will be Evil Friday. We'll figure out what we're going to do later this week. But at the end of the day, either we'll play a whole bunch of raids, or we'll play the Legion of Doom raids and a whole bunch of bounties. So guys, thank you very much for coming by. Thank you to everyone who came to play with us. You guys are always fun to play with. Thanks to everyone who came into the chat. Exchanging with you guys on the chat, it's pretty awesome. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. I hope I'm not forgetting anything important. So guys, Merry Christmas to everyone. I hope you guys will have a great holiday season. I hope you guys will have a great Christmas. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, guys.